Really? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Are you being serious? Unbelievable.
So what news did Sanderson receive? He's over here. He seems upset. Seems that something he heard from that phone call has really shaken him up. But what can it be? Celebrating or drowning in sorrows? Only time will tell. But for now, let's step back in time before Sanderson got lost in alcohol and before Sanderson's world got turned upside down. Let's go back to when only football mattered. The game would be against Paris Saint-Germain, and Juventus is on the outside looking in with just 1 point from its first 2 games. And up next, a monster, a juggernaut in the form of Ibrahimovic. And the game would not be easy, as at the beginning you could see it was challenge after challenge by both sides. Sanderson was in for a rough match, but he's been in plenty of battles before this one. So in minute 25, Sanderson trying to get through, but again blocked, and the battle would continue, just blocks after blocks. Minute 34 though, Paris Saint-Germain finally gets an opportunity and puts it away as Sanderson just ball watched and could do nothing. And maybe this has something to do with the conversation he was having at the beginning of the chapter, but only time will tell. Game would go on. Minute 40, Sanderson again just trying to get through, shoots a ball, but Courtois was an unbelievable wall and wouldn't allow Sanderson any kind of success on his goal. So we go into the half, and it's 1-0 for Paris Saint-Germain. And this is worrying, because Sanderson so far has been good, but again has not been great since coming to Juventus. He has been the driving force for Juve, but they expected a lot more. And this is exactly what they expected, as Sanderson lifts it over the keeper, and it's a goal in minute 49. And this is the reason why Juve paid all that money. In games like this, when you need a superstar, you gotta count on somebody, and that somebody must be Sanderson. Now here, in this opportunity, Sanderson laid the pass off to Llorente, and something happened. He created something out of nowhere, because out of this comes a penalty. And up steps Vidal, and he would put this one away to give it 2-1 lead to Juve. And this is exactly what the fans are clamoring for. Champions League success. Juventus, even though they've dominated their league in previous years, just Champions League has not been their strong point. And Sanderson is supposed to be that statement signing where now they have somebody that can take them over the hump. Here, minute 70, off of a free kick, Sanderson plays in a great cross, and look at this, another penalty. And we don't know how this penalty happens, but it happens. It looked clean, like a clean challenge for the ball, but they are playing in Juventus Stadium. The referees are unforgiving as Vidal gets another goal from the spot kick, and it's 3-1. And that would pretty much wrap this game up. A 3-1 win for Juve. And Sanderson, from the news he heard, ever since he heard that news, he's been playing his heart out. And not only that, but Porto and Copenhagen drew. So now Juventus is pretty much leading this Champions League group. But in a game where he is not selected to play, they actually lost to Palermo 2-0. And now their league campaign has been good, but they're getting some losses that they shouldn't be getting. But in this game, Juventus would go full on attack, full on pressure, as you can see right there. Amazing discipline, great midfield play, and Juventus just attacking Sassuolo with everything they have. Then here, minute 15, Sanderson finding an opening. And Sanderson this season, maybe he's not getting the goals, but he's a central attacking midfielder, and he's finding the assist, giving an assist to Carlos Tevez that's just coming back from injury, giving him that confidence. Minute 25, Sanderson with a shot, but it's weak, can't get the goal. And that's the only thing that Sanderson is missing this season, are goals, but his assists are unbelievable. He already has about 9 or 10 assists, and this is one of the reasons that he's coming to this club, to create. Because ever since Pirlo left, the strikers aren't getting the service. But in minute 45, Sanderson's going to show that he can also score by finishing near post. Amazing finish, just dumbfounds the keeper, and the fans are ecstatic. In a 2-0 lead, they would come to the half. Juventus just cruising in this game, as you can see the stats. And because of this, Sanderson would have a substitution come in, and the rest of the match is history. They do end up winning 2-0. They hold on, and now the game is against Inter. And after Inter comes Porto. Look at the schedule after that. Very tough schedule, but now it's a very tough match at the San Siro, and Sanderson has to play his heart out to remain right there, chasing for this league title. Tevez as well, ever since he come back from injury, really setting up well with Sanderson. Llorente though is misfiring completely. Here, Inter finally just breaking through this defense. They would have their first opportunity, but it's just wide, and Juventus lucky on that one. Here, Sanderson lays it off to Vidal, and it's a goal, and another assist for Sanderson. Another assist. It's just chance after chance as we take a look at Tevez cutting inside, throws in a cross to Llorente, and he misses again. Llorente has been absolutely shocking this season. I mean, not this season, but these last couple of games he has not been great. As you can see, Tevez here showing you how it's done. 2-0, and Juventus is just cruising at the moment. But to make matters worse for Llorente, he goes up for a ball, lands, and he is injured. When it rains, it pours for some players. It's minute 43. Sanderson with a pass back is just blocked. A header from Rossetti, and off of a corner, Rossetti once again a goal. 3-0, and at this point, you already know what's gonna happen. Sanderson will be coming off after this celebration, and rightfully so. There is a Champions League game against Porto. As you can see, the fans just showing their love to Sanderson. But like I said, there's a Champions League game against Porto, and they gotta rest their best players. But now there is one question. What was Sanderson talking about at the beginning of this episode?
Sanderson, I'm having a baby.